Maximus React is back and boom. We've got some breaking NBA news by Charania. So the Mavericks now have the resources, starting with a likely lottery pick, a late first round, and the financial roster sources to build their roster around Captain America flag. Dallas now has $150 million in guaranteed money next year it'll put them below the tax apron. This will be Dallas, or for this season, Dallas drops. So it seems like they're just saying, Cooper Flagg, give you the ball, get out of your way. And we traded AD. So here we have the trade. Here's the trade, guys. The Wizards are trading with the Dallas Mavericks. The Wizards get Anthony Davis. He's kind of day-to-day these days. Jaden Hardy is a solid player. D'Angelo Russell has been passed around more than a thought or a blunt. Dante Exum, who's actually a quality player at times in certain roles. And the Mavs are getting back a horrible contract and player in Chris Middleton, who's an old head. AJ Johnson, who's actually a solid, decent young player. Malachi Branham, whatever that's how you pronounce that name. But the Mavs, this is the juicy part. They get 2 Wizards first-round picks. That's extremely valuable because you know the Wizards are gonna Wizards. And 3 second-round picks. So they get 5 first-round, or they get 5 picks for AD. Malachi Branham, AJ Johnson, and Chris Middleton. But they did have to give up Hardy, D'Lo, and Exum, who they all don't really play that often. So the Mavs finally get rid of their Anthony Davis problem because they didn't want to re-sign him. And they get in return Chris Middleton, another old head, and Malachi Branham and AJ, who can be a part of the rotation. And they're probably going to flip Middleton, either cut him, sign him, or trade him, so.
The franchise of the Hawks, but Alex Sarr, Keyshawn George, Trey Johnson, Bilal Coulibaly, Buck Harrington, they've been building the last few years.
I was going to say the Wizards now have AD, Trey Young, who are kind of in the lab, right? We'll just say put them to the side. AD and Trey Young, all-star level players. A point guard, a dynamic point guard who could lead you to at least the Eastern Conference Finals. And Anthony Davis, who's a proven championship power forward. Yes, I said power forward, not center. He's a proven power forward, not a proven championship center. And you have the Trey dude who you drafted from Texas. You have the Keyshawn dude. You also have Alex Sarr, another young player. They got a lot of pieces.
In Washington is over. They're turning the page after this season on being competitive around that young core that they developed, and now they have 2 anchors of that in Trey Young and Anthony Davis. You think about AD and Trey Young will have together, and
AD and Trey Young could get scary in the East, bro. Look at Shams, man. Look at how clean my. More breaking news just in. Bulls Coby White and Mike Conley, who just got there, are going to Charlotte. They've been banished to the Hornets, who are actually playing well. The Hornets get rid of Colin Sexton and Ousmane Dieng. Ousmane Dieng. I don't know who that is, but those 2 and 3 second-round picks. So the new tech is second-round picks for these trades, huh? So the Hornets just got massively better. They now have Coby White, a certified killer. And they have Mike Conley, a certified old head, who's actually pretty decent. And they only lost the Sexton dude, who's a bench player, and the Ousmane dude, and 3 second-round picks. So they basically took a player who they got from Cleveland who didn't play that well and has been playing decent recently, and they turned him into Coby White and Mike Conley, and they're on a 6 or 7 game winning streak. And those teams that they've beaten include my Spurs, OKC, and other good teams. Yeah, the Hornets might be cooking. They said, MJ, you may have been the GOAT, but you are horrible at running teams. We got this. Hey, well done to the Hornets. Ever since they drafted Khan Knippel, I knew they were going to be going the right direction. Melo, Khan, now you got Coby White and more options. Hey, shout out to the Hornets, man. Actually doing something right for once. Guy looks, wow. So the Mavs really said, AD, sayonara, buddy. And more breaking news. The Philadelphia 76ers are trading Jared McCain, former Duke man, to the Oklahoma City Thunder for a Rockets first round pick in this year's draft and 3 second-round picks in this draft as well. So it seems like the Sixers are trying to cash out on a ton of players from this 26 draft who, this draft is going to be the best draft of all time. So this is actually a rare W for the Sixers. But they do lose McCain and give a great player to the Thunder, which I don't really particularly like. But you know what? It's all good. What else happened today? So the 76ers are receiving a second-round pick from the Thunder and 27 most favorable OKC, Houston, or Milwaukee. Oh, so these picks are... So the second-round picks are from the Thunder, and it's going to be for the 2026 second-round draft. So whoever is more favored, OKC, Houston, Indiana, or Milwaukee, depending on which team. For 28 is going to be another second-round pick, and that's going to be from Milwaukee. And then 2028, that first round pick is going to be from OKC. So that's the Sixers' 3-year plan. It's not 3 picks in this year's second round. It's 1 pick for the next 3 years in the second round, which isn't bad either. But yeah, the Thunder guard, SGA sustained a abdominal strain and will be reevaluated following the All-Star break. Prayers to SGA, man. He never gets injured, so hopefully nothing too serious for the SGA dude. An NBA trade deadline week stunner. Clearly, the Wizards have completed their deconstruction phase and are now moving to. And I'm moving towards Young and Davis, leading with a rising star core. Washington has turned in previous Bradley Beal and Kuzma trades. Yeah, they traded for some good players for sure. So Dallas is receiving a 2026 Thunder first round pick. So this year they have a Thunder's first round pick and a 2030 protected Warriors first round pick. Dang, they got hella picks for AD. That's fair. That's fair. What else happened? No, that's about it. Well, those are the breaking news so far. Hopefully, Giannis gets traded soon enough at this deadline. But appreciate you guys for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Remember, be safe, be blessed, be well, and I'll catch you in the next one. There we go.